Hey, I am Willie Diefenbach-Jones, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's great to have you on this cold day, at least here in Houston. And let me say cold for me. Anyway, today I want to talk about 3 tips to break some bad habits that you might have. Are you thinking about being an entrepreneur? And you're thinking about, gosh, I get to work at home and schedule my own hours? Well, I'm going to give you 3 tips to think about today. The first one is, don't think like a corporate person anymore if you want to be an entrepreneur. And what I mean by that is, number one, don't just think about, what am I doing to get by? How can I do the minimum? Roll into work late or roll into work just right on time. The bell rings to go home. Reminds me of Fred Flintstone, bell rings, you get to go home. Anyway, don't just race out the door. As an entrepreneur, it's up to us to set up our own hours, and you have to work them. Let me tell you, if you're in bad habits, it's never ever going to work, because it just doesn't work like that. Last night I was on a call with my team, and they were talking about, think like an entrepreneur, and would you pay yourself for what you do? Great question to think about. With the work I'm doing, what would I pay myself? Or would I fire me? Every day I get up and I ask myself that question. Let me tell you, gets me into action. Excuse me. Now, one caution I want to say is, if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, stay at your day job till you're making enough money to cover what you need. It's a very important thing. Number 2, and I see this all the time, stop overlearning. You see these people that are studying, and I've read 500 books this year. Well, I haven't, but you see people posting that on Facebook. Well, that's great, but let me tell you what, reading books is not going to make you money. What's going to make you money is getting into action. Reading is very important, and those of you that follow me know I talk about education and self-improvement and reading every day. You need to do that every day, but it's not going to make you successful. It's a precursor. It's like a thing that helps you to be successful and takes you to the next level, but your success comes from taking action. What action are you taking to get going and get moving? Studying doesn't create success. It's a potential power, but I tell you, you got to get into action, and you're going to learn from your mistakes. Let me tell you. And sometimes you read a book and you reread it later, and you're going to be, oh my goodness, I've learned so much. The next one, which is number 3, you don't have to be perfect. Perfection really is like procrastination. I see people that they're afraid to do Facebook or social media interaction because they're like, oh my gosh, what if I don't do the right thing? Well, just get into action. Take some action and get going. Planning and perfection is not bringing in money. So you want to think about, you want to plan, like I'm planning my 2021, and I'm working on that now. But let me tell you, when January 1st hits, I'm going to hit the floor. But the other thing is, I am working on that right now. I don't wait till next year to get started. You want to go and adjust your plan as you go. Gosh, get your hands dirty and get moving. So my free giveaway today is, I'm all about, let's make the world a better place. And there's a lot of people that aren't very happy right now. And I am giving you, private message me, and I will share with you a free greeting card. You can send a free greeting card to anybody, anywhere in the world, just to make the world a better place. There's no obligation to you. You don't have to pay anything, and just have fun with it. Hey, I so appreciate that you joined me today. Have an amazing day. Bye for now.